All right, so let's mix raw umber and white. And again, I usually mix my white slowly. I don't go too, so raw umber, white, that's it. That's all we have. That's all we need. So I'm going to play with the value a bit. Now, I can see that this part comes out. Yeah, that's a good value. That's a good, it's a good one, a good color. It's going to dry darker. You know, it looks right now a bit kind of there's a strong disconnection here or strong jump from light to dark, but that's okay. I will be going in a minute. And darkening a bit the other side. Now I can push in a little bit more white and highlight this part. I'm putting a bit more white into my raw umber. I'll highlight this part. It falls over. I mean, it's really very delicate kind of carving. See how the difference here is not too strong anymore, just because the paint is drying darker here on this side. Now I'm gonna go again, push white in, same, mix it with the one that I had before, and this part right here, and I'm gonna stop in a minute so you can get into that. Yeah. More white into my raw umber. You know, if I find that I'm using too much white, I can always glaze it darker. I'm going to connect this. with this one here, and then you'll see in a minute how it's going to be connected this way. A little bit more highlights in here because it's drying darker. I'm just going to darken one side and then I'll pause the recording. Okay, so now I'm mixing kind of medium tone, always keeping in mind this is going to go darker. All right. All right, let's do this. I'm going to go here. Oh, geez. Wow. No, don't. Okay.
Before class today, I fell asleep in my garden and I just made it in time. I went up to water my flowers and it's so nice out there. I sat down and
You
I
fell
woke
asleep?
up and sorry,
You fell asleep?
I fell asleep. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you wake up and the hose was still running?
No, I just, after watering everything down, the birds were chirping away and there's 5 trees in the backyard and the upstairs tenants use that area, but they don't use it much. So in my little piece of paradise, I have a garden and my little chairs, and it was so nice, but I fell asleep. And it's funny, afternoon naps, when you wake up from them, it's like you feel like you're in another world for a little while.
it's true.
But it was so nice.
And why not?
Yeah.
They're very healthy for you, they're saying now, afternoon naps.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Well, I enjoy them. I never used to be able to have them, but now I enjoy it. I have one every day so far.
Well, it's very healthy. I just sometimes can't sleep at night if I nap in the afternoon.
I rarely have trouble sleeping since I retired.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's the retirement or my mattress.
Both.
When I moved down here, I got a mat. It's not an expensive mattress, but you just feel like you're laying on a piece of heaven.
Hmm.
I'm darkening a bit going in here, just a bit. Because this part is more in. And you see that because I'm darkening this, eventually what's going to happen is when I highlight this part, it will come forward. And you'll see the difference. Right, so underneath right there, there's a shadow area. So I'm going to take a little bit more of a dark raw umber, enough to see it. Yeah, that's absolutely, it needs to be darker there. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back because this is dry. I'm going to go back and highlight this a bit more. It will push part of the stone out. And I'm going to highlight as well this part. I'm getting rid of that line, but by using a darker color, a darker paint in here. So this stone is higher here. This part is higher here. That's why it's highlighted. And it goes in and it becomes darker. Higher, lighter, darker. I'm gonna darken a little bit over here, just to push the tip of the stone in. You can see in the reference that this part is, oh, that's a bit too much, but that's okay. It will dry darker. This part is lighter. Alrighty, now a little bit more here. Okay, I'm gonna move in. Do you want me to stop? To pause?
Yeah, for a minute or two.
All
that
right.
would be good.
Okay, I'll pause. Okay, so this is where we're at, and next week we'll continue with this part at the bottom.